Another quick and easy way to dress up any cake is with spatula painting, and you don't even need to be an artist. All you do is just dip and swipe. If you're in a hurry, this is an unfussy way to make your cakes and desserts look like stunning masterpieces. I have an iced cake, and you're going to need to prepare a palette of colors in advance, and you want to make sure that your icing is thin consistency because you don't want it to drag as you are applying your paint to your cake. My cake is already iced, and the icing is set so it's dry to the touch. This is really important so that the white icing doesn't smear when you add the color. I have a palette of limes and yellows and orange because I am making a citrus cake, and the colors are going to be a flavor cue as to what the cake is going to taste like inside. I also have some garnishes of lemon and limes and some peels. They're going to look really, really pretty on the top of this finished cake. Before you get started, just a couple things. I have some paper towel here because you're going to be wiping off your spatula between swipes of icing color. And I have my no-slip mat on top of the turntable. Pick this up and place it on the turntable. This is a nice heavy cake. Now with my angled spatula, I'm going to dip into a little bit of the icing color. I think I'm going to use this really pretty limey one. And you don't need to use very much, just a tiny amount that you're going to be actually swiping up the side of the cake. All right, I'm going to start out by pressing lightly on the cake and just pulling upwards. That looks kind of pretty. I'm going to be cleaning my spatula between the colors and also in between my icing brush strokes, just to prevent any excess buildup on the buttercream. So I could keep going with the same color and switch later, or I can just work in sections and see what the colors are going to look like together. Just make sure as you're working around your cake that you clean between the colors, because if you don't, they might start blending too much together and you're going to lose your definition, and the colors could also get kind of muddy. So I'm going to be really careful that way. You can make your swipes of icing color narrow or a little wider and higher and lower. You can just place them in various ways so that it makes the color a little bit more interesting. This is just like painting, but with a spatula. I think that looks like a beautiful piece of art. Now I'm going to add the garnish to the top. I have my limes and my lemon and my curls, and I'm going to just set them across the top here. I have a little imperfection right there, and I'm going to try and cover that up. Why not, huh? This cake is going to look beautiful and taste great too, with all the citrus. Spatula painting is so simple to do. There are absolutely no rules. You can do it on a cake, or you could do it on other types of treats. You can use the icing paint sparingly, or like I did here, or you could actually paint all over your cake.